Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. You see what I'm looking at right here? Do you see it? That is a lot of UU matter. Man. Our matter fabricator is creating this stuff like crazy. We've updated to the new version of the MODPACK Feed the Beast pack. This is 8.1.1. Matter fabricator seems to be fixed. Before, this bar would like go all the way up to here, and then it jumped back here, and then like this, the percentage would go up 20% or 40% or whatever it was. But now this seems to be going up at a pretty steady rate. You can see how fast we're making these things. I would say we're making about one every 2 minutes or something like that. But yeah, we got quite a lot here. 7 stacks of the UU matter should make a stack of iridium. So we got about 2.5 stacks of iridium here waiting to be turned into something. Let me kind of show you what we got for our ultimate solar panel action up here. See, we got quite a lot of those. That's 5, 6, 7 here, 8, 9, plus 4. So yeah, we got 13 ultimate hybrid solar panels pumping in a lot of power into our matter fabricator down there. These are just the regular hybrids along the sides here. We got 8 of those. Those could be converted into one of these. That's probably going to happen later. I don't know exactly what we got planned for all that UU matter. I know we can make things, some of the really high-tech things like the quantum armor. Or I think what we're probably going to end up doing is just make a few more of these ultimate hybrid solar panels just so we can make the UU matter really fast. More of it. We've been supplementing a lot of the power that we've been getting for the matter fabricator down there with all of these thermal generators. We've been pumping in lava from the nether into all of these guys. I think there was something like over 100 of them here. I tried counting them before, and I don't remember how many there were, but yeah, there's quite a few. As you can see, there's more down here. So it goes a row here, down below. So yeah, there's a lot of these things here that we have making EU power. My tree farm's been doing pretty good, and we got a lot of logs. We've been taking the logs from the tree farm, bringing it over here, crafting those into planks, and sending those over into generators just to be burned. So yeah, we're still... I've gotten way too much wood. Half of the logs we have being turned into coal. This is really slow, actually. We should probably put a few more furnaces here. But yeah, we're burning them into coal and putting the coal into these generators as well, just to add a little bit more power to our system so we can make that UU matter just a little faster. Alright, so we've set up a quarry or two, and we have kind of a sorting system here. This is a very basic one. We've been using the item tesseracts to move the items from the quarries to our sorting system. This is temporary, like I said. This is not going to stay here, but we needed scrap. So the best way to make scrap is to turn cobblestone that we're getting from the quarries into scrap. It's going into that item tesseract there. It's coming out over here and going into this barrel, and then that's going down into this recycler and just being turned into scrap. I think there might be too many overclockers in here, but it seems to be keeping up pretty good. Okay, so we've gotten quite a lot of the stuff here. I know that we could use red power, pneumatic pipes, and all that stuff. We will be doing that eventually when we set up a permanent system. Like I said, this is just temporary. We wanted to get quarries going so we can make scrap. And yeah, this is just the easiest way to go about it. We got plenty of diamonds to make all the diamond pipes, so not a big deal. Okay, so I've been talking about making biofuel, the biomass, and sending it over here, but I never really showed what we're doing with it over here. So DMAC has been busy clearing out this space here, laid down a floor, open this all up. He's got plans for this room. I think, in fact, a lot of these mountains are going to turn into something like this, where we hollow them out and then kind of build inside of them. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is still a work in progress. But down under this floor, we have a bunch of iron tanks. These tanks we've been filling with lava from the nether. As you can see, they're empty now. We've used all the lava. Over here is where we have the biofuel, and it looks like this thing just filled up. These tanks act kind of weird now in this new version. If you look at it at a certain angle, the liquid inside goes away. I don't think it did that before. But we have the biomass over here. In fact, I could probably turn this off. But this is our production system that we have. A bunch of biogas engines all pumping MJ power into this pipe here. And then that pipe feeds all of these fermenters. But yeah, it looks like we just filled up on this biofuel. We've also have... what is it? The semi-fluid generators or some kind of a thermal... I don't remember. Something that burns this stuff. The biofuel. We've been burning that and putting that into our power system as well to make more EU for more of the matter, the UU matter. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to turn this off for now. These guys don't need to keep running. They got plenty of lava to restart later. And this tank needs to fill up with the biomass, and we need to do something with this biofuel. I'll probably pump a lot of it over there to be burned into EU because we don't really have anything other use for it right now. Eventually, what I like to do is use the biofuel that we have here to power a steam boiler, and we can use steam engines for all of our MJ power around. But we're still kind of moving into this place. Nothing is finalized. I think this room is going to be full of machines eventually at some point. But yeah, like I said, we're still moving in. This is all temporary over here. I don't think we're going to have any stuff out in this open courtyard area once we're done. But yeah, we did move the nether portal and our portal gun portals to the opposite side of where it was before. D-Mac's been working on a deck over here, and yeah, just kind of moving things around. I guess he's working on a way around. This is kind of cool. Okay, so it's nighttime. Let me go ahead and sleep real quick. Okay, so we looked at the biofuel production. I guess one thing that I could show is how we're pumping the lava out of the nether. It's nothing super fancy, but I think it's worth showing. It might be pretty interesting for people who haven't done this before. Okay, so before I head into the nether and lose all of my important stuff again, I tend to try and put most of my stuff in my ender pouch here, so when I die, or if I die I should say, I don't lose everything, because like I don't want to lose I don't want to lose my portal gun or any of this other, you know, mostly important stuff. So let's head on into the nether, and I will show you what we've been doing for the lava. Okay, so yeah, that's our portal to the base, and this is the portal that I keep changing depending on where I set up our lava production. Oh, hey. Okay, so yeah, we have a magnetic engine, just some pipes going into a pump, some of the liquid ducts to feed lava back into this magnetic engine to keep it going, a liquid tesseract, and then a chunk loader. So let me go ahead and start tearing this stuff down, because we're going to have to move it actually. And then we can just use... Oh, I hear a bat. Those guys are crazy. We can just use this little crescent wrench to tear everything down. Yep. So all the lava down there has been sucked out. It's all moving lava. It'll go away eventually. Now before I jump down out of this hole, I generally click all of my stuff back into my ender pouch. Get my sword ready, because those bats generally want to come after me when I come out of here. Okay, I don't see the bats, so I think we are good. Okay, so to move the lava, it's pretty simple. Just get over to a point where you don't see this ring anymore. And I've just been coming up into the ceiling. Let's see, about right here should be fine. Just dig up like 4 or 5 blocks. Oh, okay, maybe this is not good. Guess I'll go up even further then. Yeah, just dig up like 4 or 5 blocks, and then dig out a small little room to stand on. Let's make it like 4 by 3, I think. Maybe it's 3 by 3. Let's go ahead and open this up a bit. I want to make a space in the back here for another nether portal, or I'm sorry, a portal gun portal. Let's open this up. Very good. Okay. I guess I want to open this up too. Okay, so this is the hole where I come up out of, and then I like to dig down another hole here. This will be where the pump goes. Okay, so let me get up into here. This isn't a very good example because we kind of have to do a little something funky here to make this work, but it's going to be fine. So we take the pump, stick it right up against that block so I have something to stick it against. And then we just need some of this redstone energy conduits and a couple of liquid ducts. In fact, I think we only need 2 of each. So we put down the conduits here. Need the magnetic engine, this guy, and that guy. So 2 liquid ducts, chunk loader, this and that. Right, so magnetic there. Turn this thing. Put the liquid tesseract on here, right click, put it on owner only. We're gonna send only lava and click the thing, and then chunk loader right on top. Now if you set this to 7 chunks and in a circle, that's enough to keep everything loaded. Okay, so this is pretty much good to go. All we have to do is wait for the pipe that comes out of the bottom of the pump. All we gotta do is wait for that to go all the way down to the lava down below, which is kind of far. What I can do in the meantime is drop out that water. I'm gonna head all the way down to this lava. Whoops, kind of scary. Put the hover mode back on. Alright, grab a bucket of lava and take the hover mode back off and fly all the way back up to where we were. Just right here. Hover mode enabled. Okay, and then all you gotta do is just right click on this magnetic engine. Generally, I wait until that pipe is close to being in the lava before I put it in there, just so it doesn't run out of lava before the pipe hits the lava lake down below. Okay, so let me wait for that to happen. I'm gonna make a cut here and we will be right back. Okay guys, so I've been waiting around for a little while. This pipe hasn't quite gone all the way down to lava. It's still going down, but it is just about there. So, let me go ahead and show you this. Oop, come on, get in there. Let me just right click on the magnetic engine, and that is all you need to do. It puts the lava right in here. It starts using it right away. But it should be going for long enough right now where when that pipe hits the lava down below, it should fill this liquid duct up immediately, start piping lava back into that magnetic engine, and also it's going to be piping lava into this liquid tesseract. Oh, yep, there we go. You can see everything got bright right there. This thing is now full. Awesome. And all the extra lava is now going into the liquid tesseract. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to, where is it? I have another, there it is. I have another pump over here. I do 2 of these at a time. I'm going to go ahead and move this other one, get it going just like this, and then we will be back. Okay, so I'm over here at the second one that I just set up. We're way closer to the lava down below. We're probably maybe 30 blocks above it or so. One trick that I've learned is when you do 2 of these at a time, let me turn this thing for it to do that. They're both set to the same frequency. So what you can do is set this from send only to receive, I think, send and receive. And we can just grab one of these liquid tesseracts and attach it right like that. And that will fill up this engine for us. So we don't have to go down to the lava, grab a bucket. This should be good to go. So I can just go ahead and take this one off. So this is ready to go when that pipe hits that lava down below. Watch out, Gast. This will self-sustain itself, so this should be pretty good. Yeah, 3 buckets should be more than enough. Okay, so also what I do when I'm here is I set waypoints. Let's see, add one. Just call this pump. Okay, and I have the portal waypoint and the pump waypoint. Yep, so this is good. It's already taking the lava out. We gotta watch out for that Ghast. Come here, Ghast. Come on. There you go. Right. So now I just gotta find my portal, which is over there. Gotta watch out for that fire bat. Come on, get out of hover. There we go. Okay, so I think I can just get up here. Oop. Careful. Hey, stop it. Awesome. Yeah, so this is what we've been doing in the nether, just taking lava. We're kind of far away from spawn. We're like, or from, I guess, 0-0 on the nether. We're like 500 blocks away. So it's not that bad. We don't have to worry about messing up the lava around the spawn area. Okay, so we can get out of the nether now, finally. And yeah, let's come over here. What is nighttime? Okay, so all that lava that we're pumping out, like I said before, is going right into these guys here, these thermal generators. And I believe these are making 24 EU a tick each of them. So I believe all total, this makes about 5,000 EU a tick. All these together, which is very, very good. Okay. So that's pretty much what we've been doing for power production. Making the ultimate hybrids and these thermal generators, supplementing this power a bit with the biofuel that goes into these, what are these, the diesel generators here, and then also burning wood or whatever else in these generators. So we've been making power many different ways, but these solars are going to be our main source eventually. Okay, so enough about making power and all this high-tech, great-tech stuff. What I want to do is head over to the bee area and kind of, well, I guess the tree farm first and show you what's going on over here. Okay, so where are we at? Yeah, the tree farms got updated in this new version of the Minecraft pack. Oh, there's DMAC. Hey, buddy. Okay. So previously, before the update, we had to take these farms and provide it with humus, which you had to make either using fertilizer and dirt or mulch and dirt in a carpenter. So now with the new pack here, you have to put in dirt only, and then it uses the fertilizer internally and turns it into the humus, and it places it up here. So it doesn't place dirt; it actually makes humus out of the fertilizer and the dirt. Let's see what else. We've changed this up a bit. We have a lot of mulch here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all of this. This really is not going to be used for much of anything anymore. I was using it for, well, it is still being used for the fermenting, but I was using this to make the humus before, so I was using a bit of it, but now it's not getting used quite as much. We're still getting a lot of apples that are being squeezed, and each apple, I believe, turns into a mulch. So with the farms being changed, oh, I guess DMAC is here. With the farms being changed, is he trying to sneak in here? What's he doing? Should we go attack him? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's freaky. Okay, so with these farms being changed, the sapling production got cut down quite a lot. When I had these two farms going before, I had more saplings being made than I could ferment. So I added 2 more fermenters over here, and I added the other biogas engines to help out with the power being produced here. And yeah, so with the 2, I lost my train of thought there. I'm still thinking about what DMAC was doing. So with the extra fermenters here, I was kind of keeping up, but we're still making a slight surplus. But now that we got the new version of the Minecraft pack, the forestry has been updated to 2.0.0.9, I think. We are not making quite as much saplings as we did before, so I had to remove those 2 fermenters, and then I kind of reworked all the piping here. It still kind of looks funky, and eventually I think I'm going to move these fermenters out from underneath this farm. But as you can see, I got rid of that big item loop that I had before. We're using item tesseracts now. We are pulling the saplings and the mulch out of both of these chests. They're going into an item tesseract down below, and they are coming out here. Now all of the stuff from these farms, the wood and the saplings, they'll go into this item tesseract and the other one in the other room. And all of those come out of this one here. So the mulch and the saplings go into these fermenters. The logs just continue on along here. Same with the apples, and go down into the sorting system like we've seen before. So the apples automatically get squeezed. And like I said, I can probably still get rid of these other squeezers. I haven't not done that yet. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the tree farm here. We were making a lot more biofuel off these 2 farms before, but now it looks like either I'm going to have to do some tree breeding to try and increase the amount of fruit that these things produce, or the sapling amount, or I'm not really sure how that all works, but these basic apple saplings are not producing the same like they did before, which kind of sucks. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, I didn't change anything underneath this other farm, and I did move the portal. Let's see. So yeah, forestry, the tree breeding. You can see here I have cherry trees. So these are kind of random when you get the new saplings, I think. I don't know how it really works, but you can see these trees over here have the different color leaves. I've just been using the grafter, breaking these leaves, and every once in a while I get a different one. These are also new since the last video I released. These are lime saplings, I think, lime trees. And then we have the cherry trees here. These are the mundane larch. They have a kind of a weird looking wood. Kind of cool. And I think that's it for the new types of trees. Is this? Yeah, this is just another larch and some more of the lime. Some of them grow taller than others. And yeah. Okay, so... Alright, so what else I've done is I have brought over a bee villager. I brought that one over that I've been trading with. Hey, stop walking. Yeah, this is the one where you can trade the emerald for the 6 proven frames, some wheat for some mossy combs, princess for some emeralds, or the oak wood for more apiaries. But I think we're good on apiaries for now. But I brought them over here. I don't think any zombies can spawn down here. We got plenty of light, and there's no wooden doors for a zombie siege. So I think this guy should be okay down here. Right, so what I want to do is look at doing some kind of automated setup for these bees. I've been breeding these things for quite a while now. I've been making some decent bees here. Let me grab my bee laser real quick. I know the cultivated bees, you can get long life on them. You can get lots of, what do they call it? The fertility. I've been trying to breed them in so they all have 3 times fertility. They're fast workers. Some of them have long life, I think. This particular one does not. Let's see. This one, fast worker, short life. Maybe these all have short life. I can't remember. Maybe it was the common ones that I was breeding with the long life. But basically what I've been doing is trying to get all of these bees here, the ones that I'm doing the cultivated, this row and this row, to all be pretty much the same. And then once I get these to be what I want, I'm going to start breeding the cultivated with common bees, which I'm going to have to super breed into what I want. And then hopefully make some really good diligent bees. And then once I get the diligent, I'm going to combine those with the rocky bees and make, well, they used to be called stone bees, but now they're called tolerant bees. Now these aren't very good. I mean, they are producing offspring, which is okay. But I prefer to make them so they're fast workers with long life. And then continue those traits on through the trees so I can get to, you know, the end of the line with the good bees that I want that have all of the traits that I want. So it's kind of a slow process getting these bees to have all the traits that I really want on them, because every once in a while they'll forget that they had long life or whatever. I guess the recessive traits in them bring back the shorter life, or 2 fertility instead of 3. So yeah, it's kind of a pain. So what I want to do, like I said, is automate these bees a bit. I want to pull out any cultivated drones, princesses, and combs, anything that's in the inventory here. I want to pull these items out and then have the princess go immediately back into the apiary, and any of the drones that it pulls out, I want it to go back in the apiary. So I think we can accomplish that really simply using some wooden pipes, some autarchy gates, and chest. I'm also going to have to make some apiarist pipes. And actually, before I head back over to do that, I need to grab some of this stuff. The propolis? I forget how to say that. But yeah, so in order to make the apiarist pipe, we're going to need diamond pipes. More usage of the diamonds. Okay, so I think we already had some diamond pipes made, if I was right. Yeah. So I'm just going to do this with 8 of these for now. I just want to try and get one set up. So you take the diamond pipes, you put this on either side, I believe. Yeah, and there's the apiarist pipes. Very good. Okay. So let's head back over here to the bees and see if we can try and get one of those apiaries automated. Alright, so I'm going to need... There's T-Mac again. An autarchy gate, a chest, wooden pipe, and I have the apiarist pipes. Very good. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down. Oh, let me grab my advanced diamond drill. I'm going to dig down. Nope, I didn't put it in the right spot. Dig it. Dig down here, right? I'm going to put a wooden pipe just right on the side. I think that's all you got to do. Put an Autarchy gate right like that. And I'm going to set this for when there's items in the inventory. The heck? Oh, did he shot at me. So items in the inventory, we're going to do an energy pulsar. Yeah. Okay, so now we can go downstairs. Come on, get in there. So items in the inventory, energy pulsar, which means anything that go... Oh, I didn't bring any other pipes. Dang it. Yeah, I need to grab some stone pipes, I think. Yeah, let me head back to the base. I think DMX is trying to mess with me. Yeah, I need some stone pipes. Let's see, down here. Cobblestone, stone, right. Yep. Stone pipes so that we can pipe the bees around a bit. Okay. So we're going to need a stone pipe right there. And then I believe we're going to do an APIARY pipe. Oopie. Right like that. Now, I think we can change the setting on this thing. So, let's see. The color that's going up into the hive, is that white? That looks white. So on the white one, we want any bees to go in there. Okay, and then if any bees, if they're filled up and no more bees can go in there, I believe the items have nowhere to go but down. So at this point, I think we can just put a chest. And I think that's pretty much all you need to do for basic automating of this. So it'll pull items out of the inventory, and it's going to try and place any bees back into the hive. The queen should go in there, any drone should go in there, all the rest should go into this chest. So I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. So the test would be to get over here and put some bees in this thing, get them breeding, and see if this actually works. So I'm going to wait for these bees to breed up, and we will see what happens. Okay, there goes a honeycomb, and that is going to go... Where'd it go? I can't see, this flower's in my way. Where did it go? Did it go in the chest? Oh yeah, the honeycomb was right there in the chest. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so I did have to make a slight change to this pipe. I did put any bees on the white one, but on the black one I had to put anything. Without this, the honeycombs are kind of going around, going into this pipe and then popping out. And I had them on the ground up here. So yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Now the next step is just to wait for this queen to go all the way down and just verify that the bees do in fact get pulled out and then they go back into the hive where they should be. Now this particular set of bees should always produce the same type of drones. So I think they should all come out and go back in as a stack. I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to work. But it looks like this is all I need to do to get these automated. So I think I'm going to start hooking up the rest of these hives to be just like that for now. And the ones that I don't necessarily want to be, well, I guess those are fine. Those are fine. They're making the drones that stack. This one, on the other hand, like, I don't know for sure if these are good. So I'm probably not going to send the bees back into the hive. I'm probably just going to send the bees into the chest down below. Same with these over here, but these tolerant bees, they're making the same drones every time that stack. So there shouldn't be any genetic differences between these. So these are fine to just automate, just continually make the rocky combs while I wait for some good diligent and some good common cultivated bees to be produced. Okay, so let me go ahead and automate the hives that need to be automated, and I'm going to wait and see if these bees actually do get pulled out and put back in just the way they should, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, while I was hooking up a couple of these hives, I realized I can just go ahead and test this right away to see if this is going to work. Since we have some cultivated drones in here and a cultivated princess and some honeycombs, we can just go ahead and make sure that this thing is going to put the bees where we want them. So if I stick that to energy pulsar, we should see the combs being pulled out. 3, 2, 1, nothing. Okay, there goes the drones, and there goes the queen. So now we just need to make sure that the bees go where they're supposed to go. All those drones should stack. Are they back? Oh, yep, there we go. There are the bees. There's the princess. And we are good to go. So nothing else needs to be done here. That is the basic setup. So just anything goes to black, any bees to white. I guess it depends on how you have these pipes set up, but in this setup right here, that's all we need to do. And for now, like I said, we have the chest down below here. Whoops. If you hit that with the crescent hammer, you turn it. We have the chest down below here that's going to hold all of our items, but eventually I can put this to a sorting system, have all the combs go directly over here to the centrifuge, have the centrifuge items go over to our storage, and all of that stuff. But this is good. It doesn't take very much effort to get these things automated, what it would appear. I don't know how this is really going to work if I have bees. Like I was saying before, these bees over here, where it's making a different offspring, where I don't know if I really want this one or these two. I don't think I want to automate these until it's only making the same type of offspring. So it's always going to be producing the same queen and the same offspring every time. I don't want to mutate the bees unexpectedly. But yeah, let me go ahead, continue to finish this up, and we'll be back. Ooh, that took a while to get all of those hooked up, but finally, all of the apiaries have their own automatic bee recycling thing, whatever you want to call it. I have the cultivated bees all going automatically. The diligent ones over here, these two apiaries, I believe I have going automatic. These I don't, because we do have these different type of bees that are coming out. And I don't want to accidentally mix it with this one. This one could be like a, a really cruddy bee. So I want to get these purebred before I turn these on. And for now, I have it set to items in inventory do nothing. So these are not going to be automated. Same for these last 3 rows back here. I don't have any bees in these yet. I'm probably going to start breeding some common and get some really good common bees back here. And so I can crossbreed the common with the really good cultivated bees that I have here, so we can make some even better diligent bees, and then eventually make those into even better stone bees, or I guess tolerant bees. Is that what they're called now? Yeah, tolerant. The tolerant bees I do have all automated because it looked like they're all producing their own children, stackable bees, which is good. That means there's no variations from what I can tell. And we have all the combs coming down into here, which is very, very good. I would imagine all the bees, all the drones are going to stack until they get 64. And then all the extra drones will end up in these chests. Let's see, over here we shouldn't have anything. These should have combs in it from the diligent bees. But yeah, I think that is going to do it as far as the bees go. I'm going to let these guys go for a while, make a bunch of combs. I'm going to have to work on a better system for taking the combs and putting them into the centrifuge, and then getting all the honey and the wax and all the other stuff out of the centrifuge and stored into a storage system that we're going to have under here. One more thing that I wanted to do was check these leaves. I've been letting these go for a while, and we might have some new saplings. Oh, there we go. There was another cherry sapling. Hill cherry. Actually, I should dump out some of the stuff that's in my inventory here. I'm just going to kind of put it all in this chest for now. I will rearrange this in a little bit. But yeah, I got another hill cherry sapling. That's cool. I'm going to have to check it with the treealizer and see if it's much different than that over there. Let's see. This is another one. What do we get here? A teak sapling. That is brand new. That is very good. I saw there was a few more colored leaves, so I guess we can check these as well. Whoop, come on, get over here. That looks like silver lime. Okay. Yeah, these silver lime, or I guess these are the larch, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between these leaves. They're very similar in color. This one's just slightly lighter. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that was another hill cherry sapling. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to get these in the treealizer, see if there's anything different about them. Oh, dang. They haven't fixed that bug yet. If you break a leaf with the grafter, and the grafter breaks, you don't get a drop. That sucks. But yeah, I'm going to have to put these leaves in the treealizer, see if there's any good traits on these things. Maybe... Oh, there's another hill cherry. We're getting a lot of those. Yeah, another hill cherry. That's pretty cool. See if there's any other trees, maybe better traits, ones that put off more fruit or grow taller or faster or whatever. So those are just more of the mundane larch, it looks like. And dang it, the grafter broke again. Well, here's another one. Maybe we get lucky with some other new sapling. No, nothing else. Okay, here's one. What is this? Another mundane larch, it would appear. Got a leaf hidden behind here. Let me kind of dig down to this one. Just kind of interested to see if we can get any new types of trees, any more different ones. Ooh, that was different. What was that? Oh yeah, that was the teak. Okay, so we've already gotten the teak. I don't know what the teak look like. I have not seen those before. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, like with some of these trees, if there's any colored leaves on it. The cherry trees, I haven't seen the leaves turn any color. I don't know if they actually do or not. I know these leaves, like you can see the red spots on them. Those were green eventually, and then they ripened, I guess. So you gotta wait a while before you can get the cherries off of these trees, but those are pretty good. What else do we got back here? Give it one more. Oh yeah, there's another leaf right there. That's different color. That's another cherry sapling. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to continue to grow more of these trees, try and crossbreed them, see if we can get any different species of trees. We got the cherry and these lime saplings since the last episode, and now we got the teak saplings, and then maybe some other types of these other trees. I'm going to have to put those through the treealizer and check it out. Bees are going to be going automated, which means I'm going to have plenty of honey, honeycombs, wax, all that good stuff. I'm going to continue to breed those guys up, try and get some super bees going, and then get some really good tolerant bees. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.